Hello and welcome to this Rubik's pyramid solution. This has got to be the easiest solution I've ever had to come up with for a Rubik style puzzle. You can kind of do everything that you need to do with this puzzle in one algorithm. The entire solution consists of moving pieces either from this place to here, or moving them from there to there, or needing to get that piece onto the middle row. So it hinges on these three pieces, and you use the same algorithm every time, no matter what you're doing. So let's say that we need to move that piece onto this bottom row here. You would turn the piece that's on the bottom row out of the way, then you would rotate the top in that direction and then rotate it back, and now that piece is on the bottom. If you need to move the other piece, let's do this one. It's exactly the same, but it's mirrored. So let's move that piece to here. We're going to go turn that across, move your piece into position and move it back down. So it's the same algorithm, but it's just mirrored. That's all you need to know to solve this puzzle. So let's give this puzzle a good mix. So first thing that you need to do with your pyramid is work out where the tips of the pyramid are going to need to be. I'll show you what I mean by that. Any of the tips of the pyramid are physically attached to the piece below it. So there's no way that you can do anything other than just flip the tip pieces like that. So it's as simple to solve the tips as just lining up each tip with the colour immediately next to it like that. Don't forget there's a tip at the back, so we'll twist that one as well. And that's your tips done, and you're basically about halfway through solving the puzzle already. So the next thing that we need to do is make sure that the tips are on the correct side of the cube. Now in doing that, I'll show you this tip here. Notice that this tip doesn't have any blue on it. So what that proves to you is that this side won't be blue when you finish, or this one, because it can't be, because there's no way to get any blue on this tip. So what you need to do is find the three tips that do have blue on them. So I'll turn them so you can see there, there and there. Those are my three blue tips. And then what you do is you do a rotate of the top to get the blue on the side that you're looking at, then do a rotate on the left or the right and get all three blue tips on the same side. You get this symbol that looks a bit like the atomic symbol when you've got it right. If there's any other blues here, here or here, it doesn't matter, don't worry, because they'll all change, but just get the atomic symbol in place. Then what you need to do is rotate the cube around. You may have the atomic symbol in place on that side, but don't worry if you don't. All you do is just turn in the same way that you did before to get the colours in place. If we look at that, that's our yellow side, that's already done, that's fine. And let's just turn to the bottom, and there's our atomic symbol there. So that and that are in place on every side, and that's the next stage done. It's quite straightforward, isn't it? So the next stage is going to be to use, I always use blue, I don't know why, but put the blue side on the bottom. When you do this you can use any colour, but I always pick blue. Put the blue on the bottom, and then have a look at the middle row, because what we're going to do is we're going to solve these wrong bottom pieces using the algorithm that we looked at earlier. So on our middle row we've got a blue piece here, and you can see that that's blue and it's also green on the same piece. So what you need to do is rotate the cube top around and get that blue and green onto the green side. You know this is the green side because of your bottom two tips like that. And what happens is when you rotate the top of the cube, I keep saying cube, anyway, when you rotate the top of the puzzle and you get your blue piece on the side that matches, it's either going to be there or it's going to be there. So in this case it's on this side. So what we do is we use the algorithm to turn this bottom piece away from our piece, then we rotate our piece into that position, and then turn it back. And now our piece is on the bottom row. So let's have a look through another piece in the middle row that's also got blue on the bottom. Here is our blue and red. So what we'll do is we'll rotate the top around to line up the red. We've now got it on the red side. It's on the same right hand side as it was before, so we're going to turn this piece up, rotate the top, turn back, and that's put that piece into position. Any more blue on the middle row? Yep, here it is. This is our blue and yellow. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the blue and the yellow on the yellow side. This time it's fallen into the left hand position, so we'll turn it this way, move it that way, and then move it back. And you keep doing that until your bottom row is solved. Now sometimes you might find that the pieces that you're looking to do that maneuver with aren't already on the middle row, they're already on the bottom, but they're in the wrong place. But it's no problem, because all you need to do is just put any old piece in place. So let's pretend that was the wrong coloured piece. We could simply go using the same algorithm. That then puts that piece that we want on the middle row. That allows you to line up the piece like we did before and do our same algorithm to put it back. So literally all you're doing is the same algorithm to move that one into that place, that one into that place, or if you need to, that one onto the middle row, so that then you can move it from there to there. That's literally how you solve the bottom row using just one algorithm. So now, once you've got the whole bottom row done, your next thing to do is to turn the top around so that the tips are on the right sides again, and just have a look at what you're left with. Usually you'll be left with 3 pieces on the middle row that are in the wrong places. It's really straightforward. All you need to do is turn the device so that one of the wrong pieces is now back on the bottom again, or if I turn it this way, 2 pieces are wrong on the bottom. It really doesn't matter. But now what we can do is we can have a look at what we've got on the middle row again, and we can have a look at what's on the bottom. So I've got red on the bottom this time. Here's my green side. This is my red and green piece in the wrong place. So same algorithm again. Moves that into position. Any other reds that are wrong? Yep, we've got red and yellow in the wrong place. So again, I'll rotate the red and the yellow piece. It's on the left, so we go same algorithm again. Okay, and then you just basically just keep doing that, putting any wrong pieces you've got on the bottom row and using the same algorithm to fix it, until eventually you get a situation like this where all you need to do is just line up the top and the bottom and you've solved the puzzle. It's really that straightforward. There's only the one algorithm to use if you use that method. Now I'm going to just quickly set something up on here. Okay, this is a different situation that you can find yourself in sometimes with this puzzle. You get a perfect match of the wrong colours on the 3 sides. The bottom's still fine, but you got this, looks a bit like Spider-Man, but I'll let you be the judge of that. If you find yourself in this position, then there is another algorithm to learn, but it's dead straightforward. All you do is you turn your right hand side up a click, turn the top, then turn the right hand side back down, then turn the top in the same direction as before, put the right hand side up, turn the top, right hand side down, turn the top, up, top, down, top, up, top, down, top, and eventually you'll get a situation like that, and of course you can tell that it's easy just to go bing and you've solved the whole puzzle.